Hello children, today's video is for students of class 7 and today we are going to study moral science. So children, please turn to lesson number 2. Temper control. Now what is temper control? When you can manage your anger or temper, that is known as temper control. Alright? Now, once upon a time there was a little boy who was talented, creative, handsome and extremely bright, a natural leader, the kind of person everyone would normally have wanted on their team or project. एक समय क्या हुआ, एक छोटा सा बच्चा था जो कि बहुत ही ज़्यादा टैलेंटेड और क्रिएटिव था. सिर्फ वही नहीं, वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा चतुर और हैंडसम भी था, बहुत ही इंटेलिजेंट था. And he was also a very good and natural leader. So he could do any kind of project or he could make any kind of team. But he was also self-centered and had a very bad temper. इस लड़के में सिर्फ बुराई यही था कि वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा सेल्फिश था और उसका बहुत ही ज़्यादा एंगर हो जाता था, बैड टेम्पर्ड था उसके अंदर. When he got angry, he usually said and often did some very hurtful things. Okay, so children, now he usually said a very hurtful things at times. In fact, he seemed to have little regard for those around him. Even friends, so naturally he had few, but he told himself that just shows how stupid most people are. सिर्फ वो एक अच्छा लीडर था और एक अच्छा ब्रिलियंट स्टूडेंट था, इसीलिए वो किसी को भी एक अच्छे नज़र से नहीं देखता था, सबको नीचे नज़र से देखता था, which was a very bad thing in him. Okay, as he grew, his parents became concerned about his personality flaw and pondered long and hard about what they should do. Finally, the father had an idea and he struck a bargain with his son. He gave him a bag of nails and a big hammer. एक दिन क्या हुआ, उसके पिताजी ने देखा कि अरे मेरे बेटे में तो सब कुछ अच्छा है, बस यही चीज़ गलत है, इसको कैसे सही किया जाए. तो पापा ने क्या किया, सोचा कि उसको एक उदाहरण के माध्यम से उसको एक शिक्षा देगा. कैसे? एक बैग ऑफ नेल्स, जैसे कि हम लोग पिन बोलते हैं, पिन की तरह दिखता है वो, और एक बड़ा सा हैमर दे दिया. सो इससे अब ये क्या करने वाला है. Whenever you lose your temper, he told the boy, I want you to really let it out. Just take a nail and drive it into the oak boards of that old fence out back. Hit that nail as hard as you can. Of course, those withered oak boards in that old fence were almost as tough as iron, and the hammer was mighty heavy, so it wasn't nearly as easy as it first sounded. Nevertheless, by the end of the first day, the boy had driven 37 nails into the fence. तो उसका गुस्सा कंट्रोल करने के लिए पिताजी ने इस उपाय को फॉलो अप करने के लिए कहा. तो उसने ऐसे करके 37 नेल्स उस पेड़ पे गाड़ दिया. That was one angry young man. बाप रे, 37 times उसको गुस्सा आया. 37 nails. Can you imagine? Gradually, over a period of weeks, the number dwindled down. Holding this temper proved to be easier than driving nails into the fence. Now, day by day, that boy realized that it's better to control my anger rather than releasing out into that tree because it was requiring more efforts. Finally, the day came when the boy didn't lose his temper at all. He felt mighty proud as he told his parents about the accomplishment. As a sign of your success, his father responded, you get to pull out one nail. In fact, you can do that each day that you don't lose your temper even once. Well, many months passed. Finally, one day, the young boy was able to report proudly that all the nails were gone. At that point, the father asked his son to take one more good look at the fence. "You have done well, my son," he said, "but I want you to notice the holes that are left. No matter what happens from now on, this fence will never be the same." Saying or doing hurtful things in anger produces the same kind of result. There will be always a scar. It won't matter how many times you say you're sorry or how many years pass. The scar will still be there. Remember that a verbal wound is as bad as a physical one. People are much more valuable than an old fence. They make us smile. They help us succeed. Some will even become friends who share our joys and support us through bad times. And if they trust us, they will also open their hearts to us. That means we need to treat everyone with love and respect. We need to prevent as many of those scars as we can. A most valuable lesson, don't you think? And a gentle reminder to most of us is that we need, from time to time, everyone gets angry occasionally. The real test is what we do with it. So children, I have finished with today's moral science class. I hope you've understood the chapter well. If there are any doubts, please ask in the class group. Thank you.